Hey all, Jazz Creations, our Sanity here. So today I'm going to make a set of coasters and serving tray. I'm using fall colors. I will have everything listed in the description below. I'll go over my colors real fast here. So in this cup here, I've got, hopefully you guys can see that, but I've got an orange mica powder and then an orange resin dye in this cup here. For this red color, I've got an orange red mica powder and then a bright red resin dye in that cup. For my brown here, it's these two mixed. It's a copper and a chestnut. And then I'm using some glitter here, and it is pumpkin spice. Like I said, I will have everything listed below, but we're just going to jump in and get started here. Have been sitting for 24 hours. I've just uncovered them. So let's demold everything and see what we've got. pretty. I like both sides. Both sides are pretty. But I think this is going, I'm going to use this as my top. I'm going to put these, I'm going to put these handles on here for the serving tray. But first, I'm going to give all of these a coat of just clear resin on both sides. Just to kind of help seal in that glitter, especially on the bottom where it floats. You can kind of feel it. Okay guys, so what is all this white stuff? Well, this is a trick I learned from Tish at Naptime Creations. It's Elmer's glue. Now, usually I will tape up like the backs of things if I'm doming or putting a clear layer on things, just so my drips, I don't have to sand off later. Well, that can be kind of a pain, especially when you have, you know, edges like this. They're not perfectly square or round. It's all jagged. So if you put a layer, and I dump some of that glue out here on in my bowl, and I'm just using a silicone brush, and I'm brushing it on. Now I've tried the liquid latex. Well, let me take that back. I got some liquid latex, opened it, and my God, the smell, I can't do it. So I tried this Elmer's glue trick, and it works great. You do have to wait for it to dry. So when I'm done here, I'll let these set for another 24 hours just to make sure the glue is completely dried before, and I'll flip them over and put my clear layer on the back here, and then I'll repeat the process. So after 24 hours, I will flip these over, put my clear layer on the back of my coasters, let that set for 24 hours. Then I'll paint the back of them and then put a clear layer on the front of my coasters. So as you can see, I just went around the whole thing. Now I will go back and focus on the edges, because that's where your drips are going to go. So I'll just put a little bit more all the way around the edges. And then, like I said, I will let these sit, and then we'll come back to do our clear layer. so we're back, and I'm now going to do the tops of this set here. So for my handles, I have already marked out where I want them. And now I'm going to use my hot glue gun. And I'm just going to put some glue on the bottom here. I'll do the same thing over here. And this hot glue will hold these handles in place while I resin the top here. And then once this resin on top of here is cured, these handles will be permanent. I'm actually going to move this to the side while I do my coasters so that I don't accidentally get resin on top of my handles. So when I'm satisfied I have this good and covered and there's no like air floaties in here, I'm going to cover this and let it cure for 24 hours. And then we'll be back and I'll show you how I take my glue off the bottom. So we'll be back. Okay, these have been curing for about 24 hours. And now I'm going to show you how I take the glue off the backs. So I just have a little X-Acto knife here and I just skim the top of that glue just to grab. You don't want to go too deep because you don't want to scratch your project. Till I have enough to hold on to and then just tear it off. Now you can, if it's difficult to get started, you can use your heat gun to heat up a little spot to heat up that glue and it will pull off of there. There you go. Got a nice clean back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with the rest of these. Okay guys, so here are the finished pieces. Just love how they come out. I did go ahead and put little feet on the bottom of all of them. They're just little rubber feet. Yeah, so pretty. So yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And until next time, bye.